I just found a simple, almost boring website that's making over $30,000 a month. And when you see what they are doing, you will not believe this. But they are not selling anything. They do not have to post on social media all day. And they are actually getting free organic traffic from Google. This might be the laziest website that you could build, yet it's making somebody more money in 1 month than some people make in a year. So in today's video, I am going to show you how this simple website and other simple ones like it are getting millions of visitors, how they are able to make passive income from this, and how you can build your own version of this simple website. So you won't want to miss this. What's up guys, this is Monique and welcome back to the channel. I am definitely back with the news that you can use today, but first, if you are new here, hello, bonjour, hola, aloha, konnichiwa, wagwan, shalom, assalamu alaikum, jambo ciao, namaste. So I'm not going to make you sit here and wait all day to find out what this simple website is. What I am talking about is unitconverters.net. Now, at first glance, this website might look like nothing special. It's literally just a super basic website with tons of free converters, link converters, weight converters, time converters. And one of their biggest traffic drivers is this currency converter page, where you are able to convert currency from US dollars to British pounds. It's a simple conversion website. But let's get to the good part and see what this type of website is actually making. So if we head over to SimilarWeb, it shows that this currency conversion site brings in over 4.5 million visitors every single month. And it is showing us that these visitors usually looks at on average about 1.5 pages. Now, why would that matter? This is because they are getting paid by Google every single time someone lands on these pages and sees those little display ads that are on the page, like here and here. And it doesn't even matter if the person actually clicks on the ad. So listen, let me pull out this display ad calculator. I'm going to plug in the traffic that they are getting, the amount of page views that they get on average, the ads on each page. I'll keep it low. And on average, websites make about $5 per 1,000 views. And so if we put that in here, that will mean that this website is making about $34,000 a month. But even, let's say a person just starting out, they are getting paid the bare minimum of about $1 per 1,000 views of their website. That will mean that a site like this could still make over $6,000 a month for something simple like this that only probably took maybe a day to build. And the craziest part about all of this, they're not even running a bunch of ads to get people to come to their website. If we look on SimilarWeb again, it shows that over 78% of their traffic is coming straight from Google searches. This is free straight from Google. People are literally typing in things like US dollar to euro conversion or free online converters and being taken to these websites. So it is able to make all of this money with traffic that it does not have to pay for. And that's exactly what makes this such a slip-on way to make money online. But we're not going to let it be slip-on anymore, because that's what we are actually going to tap into today. And that brings us to the great question of the hour. Can you build a simple website like this? The answer to that, my friend, is yes. And I'm about to show you step by step how I was able to build my own in about 20 minutes using Hostinger. This is honestly one of the easiest and most beginner-friendly website builders that I've ever used. So you don't have to worry about knowing how to code, you don't have to hire anybody, and you don't need to spend hours or even days trying to figure out how to get your site online. So you can start right now by going down to the link in my description, and once you click on that, you'll see that they have a good deal here that you can claim. And after you claim it, they will ask you to pick a plan, and I will go with the business plan because that gives you many more tools that you can use to build this website. And then after that, you'll have to pick a period, how long you want this website. And if you go with 48 months, you will get the best deal. And on top of that, you get a free domain. The free domain actually comes with any of the periods from 12 to 48 months. Now, before we continue, make sure you let them know that you have a code. If you use mine, the Hintons, that'll get you an extra 10% off. So once we put that in and you give them all of the rest of your info, it's going to take us inside of Hostinger. And this is where we are about to start creating that simple website. And I'm going to try to break this down as simple as possible. So you can go ahead and select the create migrate. They'll ask a few questions like, we'll let them know this website is for myself. We'll say we're creating a website. And the most important thing you want to tell them right here is that we want to use WordPress. That's the key to making all of this work. So once you do that, they will ask you to create some login details for your WordPress account, and you can do that here. And after that, we are going to go with the pre-built themes that they have available. Now, they do have an option for you to use AI, which all you have to do is enter a description of a type of website that you are building and it will create it for you. You can still use that one, but I just want to show you how you can tap into these pre-built themes. As you can see, there are many options for you to choose from here. And as I was doing my research, I came across this one. I feel like it will fit perfectly with what we are creating. So next, they'll show you the plugins that they recommend. I'm going to leave that as is. From here, you can choose your domain name. If you are not sure what you want to go with, we can just select temporary one for now as we build this website. And so now what it's doing is installing WordPress for you. And after that's done, it's going to take you to your pre-built site. So once you are on the pre-built site that they have, then you would just go through and change the words to match what you are actually doing. So I will replace this part with something like looking for a currency converter here. And then this next part, I will maybe change to convert currencies instantly. And then I'll put a few of the currencies, US dollars, euros, British pounds, and more. And that's why I kind of like the pre-built themes, because they already have it there. You're just changing words for the most part. And now I am going to go to the top to that little WordPress logo in the corner. And what that'll do is take us to all of the pages that this theme has. And we don't want all of those pages. So you'll just go through and you'll select the pages that you want to remove. Some of the pages you may want to keep. You don't have to, but you can. Would be like privacy policy or maybe your contact page. You want to select move to trash here and then apply. So we are getting there, y'all. We are actually now at the good part that we get to add the currency converter to our website. So to do that, what you want to do is go to the plugins on the sidebar here, and we will select add plugin. And in the search bar, we'll search for converter, and they'll give you many different options for you to choose from. You can scroll through, but the one that I found that I think is a really good one is the one right here that has the most reviews and 5 stars. So all you have to do once you pick the one you want is select install, and then after it is installed, you can then activate it. Now, one thing I want to show you is they will give you all of the instructions on how to get this converter on your website, how to edit it, anything that you may need in case you get stuck, or in case there's something maybe I didn't mention that you have a question about. You'll find all of that right here under the details. And as you can see, they are literally telling us how to add it. So we'll follow what it says, which it says to go to appearance, which is right over here. And then in appearance, we will select widgets, and all we have to do is add it to our sidebar. So you'll just click on it and then we'll hit update. And so what that did is literally put it over here in the sidebar. So to now be able to add it to your website, you'll select that currency tool, and then it'll show you the converter that will be on your website, and you can literally edit it here. You can change the size of it, you can change the color of it, and when you are done, all you have to do is scroll to the bottom. It's going to give you this little code right here, and you will copy that code. After you have that, we are going to go back to the top and select our temporary website name. Then we will select edit home page, and we're going to add the converter to the site. There are several ways that you can do it. You can keep it simple. You can either add it right here to the main page, or you can create a new page, which is what I'm going to do. You'll go up to the top, select pages, and then create a new page. And the reason I'm going to do this is because it will allow you to title this page. And so that means whatever we title this page, we want it to be something that people will possibly search for. And so I'll call this free currency converter. And then once we create it, one more thing I'll do to help with the SEO, help Google to figure out, okay, yes, this is where people need to go. I'll add a paragraph and maybe add something like, use our free tool below to convert currencies instantly. I'm playing on all of the words that people will possibly search for. And then you can add no sign up required. Now to add that converter that we copied to our website, we'll just choose add a block. And then you're going to search for a short code. And then we will paste that code that we copied earlier right into this. And if you hit preview, this is what this section will look like anytime visitors come to your page. Now for today's video, I want to try to keep this as simple and digestible as possible because I understand it already took us a few steps to get here. But once you have this set up, I'm telling you, it has the potential to really bring you in some passive income. Now here's where you can get really smart with this. As we saw earlier, those sites don't stop at just one converter. They are reaching even more people by creating multiple pages. So with the currency converter, you can go back to that currency tool, and when you edit your converter, just change the conversion to popular searches that people are looking for. Someone may be looking for US dollar to British pounds. So you would then save that converter, create a new page and put that on there and put that title for that page. But the good thing is now they are able to find you in many different ways. So yes, you could stop with just the converter, because even with this converter here, they are able to convert to many different currencies just through this converter. But if you really want to scale this, I'm telling you to add more pages. And you want to have several different pages for your website anyway, so that it looks legit to Google. The next step for you to do would be to apply to Google AdSense. That's how all those display ads that we see on these websites get there in the first place. Google AdSense will be what allows you to show ads on your website. And every time someone visits your page and see those ads, it does not even matter again if they click on them, but you will get paid. Now I could go into how to apply for Google AdSense, but I feel like that's a video that just needs all of the time and dedication in itself. If that's something that you want, comment down below. I'm in and I got you. But this is honestly one of the simplest websites that I feel like you can build. I tried my best to break it down easily for you. But now that you know how this works, the ball is in your court. Don't let this just be another video that you watch and put to the side. You have the power to actually do something about this. Now, I'm not saying that if you do this today, you'll wake up a millionaire tomorrow. If you actually put the effort and time into this, you can really grow this into passive income. So I hope this helped you out. Please like this video because that helps me out. Other than that, I thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we are out. Peace.